Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the National League wildcard game, the Chicago Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats, as they will now continue their postseason run and move on to play in the National League Division Series. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
Winner moves on, loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Chris Sale gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Pierce is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley, lifetime against Chris Sale. He has an even 10 hits and 41 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Sale into the windup. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Brad Peacock is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Brad Peacock, the big bird, as I like to call him. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball and the straight changeup. He needs the curveball. If he has command of the curveball, he could be really tough to beat.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Peacock isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Brantley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carlos Correa.
Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And it's fouled away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So Here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Leading off.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Ready on 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 4. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Steve Pearce would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Gurriel has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
1 out now in the Houston third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Cain, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Chirinos on second. Perez on at first with 2 down. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The set and the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2, and another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first down. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he takes ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Here's a pop-up now. Bregman is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up. Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
1-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Misses. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's safe.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit left there.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And the 2-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Striding in, Robinson Chirinos. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1-1 to Chirinos.
1-1.
Gurriel, the runner at first with two gone. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Boston error, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox nothing. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
Here's
J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, Hernan Perez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Sale ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Three-two pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. A check on first by Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. There we go. Pitch misses. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 2-0. Fouled straight back. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
2 on here with 1 man out. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-1. Popped up. Pierce in foul ground, and no one will get this one. One and two. Here it is. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Astros leave them loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, Hero, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2, and a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Bogarts, the runner at third with no outs. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
The first baseman, 25.
Striding in for Boston, Steve Pearce. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Josh Reddick. Last time through was a base hit.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Blake Swihart to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
2-0.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
A great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch on the way. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The left fielder, number 23.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Nunez is there, 2 down. Now with the plate, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One and 1 to count. Kane stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready with the 1-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Astros on top, 3-1. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1, here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Mookie Betts head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but called a strike.
0-1.
The 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pierce stands at first with one out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Grounded back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox 1. Gomez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And that misses 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Swihart. And the throw is there to record the first down.
Now batting,
Next will be the designated hitter, Hernan Perez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Roberto Osuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna. Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Osuna, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Popped him up. Altuve is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the American League wildcard game, the Astros held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.